What's up, you guys? You all have tapped in live with amazing grace, and I am here to drop a divine feminine energy reading. Take the energy as it resonates for you and leave the rest. I hope you all woke up and rose in love, peace, and positive energy. That you are all going to have a wonderful day. It's still early, you can start over, and that's for whoever you are that I'm picking up on. For some of y'all, I may come in needing to like start over. It's okay. Not everybody is having a bad day or a bad start of the day. Some people are waking up in a mood, so it's time. It's you have enough energy. You have enough positive energy in the day to start over. Or if starts to get a little too late, you can start fresh tomorrow. Okay? Anyway, Grand Rising, happy Saturday. Anyway, so let's get into the energy. Um, Divine Feminine, job well done. I'm hearing cheers to you. That's what this particular download is about. Cheers to you. Like some type of completion, some type of congratulations, some type of graduation, some type of accolades. You got some type of successful energy that is like brewing surrounding your energy. I feel like it could already be happening. Okay, the happening is happening. All right. So yeah, I feel like it was people that are it's people that are in disbelief, should I say. Somebody here could be feeling defeated at this time because you just keep moving forward. Okay. I feel like somebody is like at their wits end with trying to fight with you or debate with you or compete with you. Even I feel like you were competing and it was unbeknownst to you, you weren't competing. Like I feel like this is something that you love to do. This is something that this is like a lifestyle for you. You being a humanitarian, or you being in the public eye, or having a lot of wisdom, and being like a spiritual teacher, a practitioner, whatever it is that you do in the public eye. I feel like you love to do it. I don't feel like you're doing it because, oh, I have to do it and all that, and it's like, woe is me. um I feel like it's definitely been a lot of spiritual warfare that you've had to overcome. A lot of chaos and conflict with different individuals. It wasn't just one or two bullies, but it was like a group of bullies, like a lot of bullies. You had to overcome a lot of that energy. And I feel like you dealt with a lot of trauma, Divine Feminine. I feel like you dealt with some bullying. You could have dealt with bullying in your childhood. I feel like you may have been bullied for things that weren't shortcomings, okay? For like your talents or your gifts or your beauty. Like things that we may have not thought was beauty standard, like our skin complexion. For some of y'all could be darker complected or you could be lighter complected, but I feel like for some of y'all dealt with like colorism in your childhood. Like you dealt with a lot of anything that you may have dealt with in your childhood may have came abrupt in this part of your life, your adulthood. So you can see, really, you can have that moment of reflection, Divine Feminine. I feel like you've already had this moment of reflection to see where it is that you are in your healing and where you are in your ascension, where you are in transformation, because you've grown a lot. Okay. Not everybody want to give you your flowers, and I feel like you're aware of that, and we don't care. um you've already taken your flowers. I feel like the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you present yourself, the way you show up, the way people respond to you, the way people love you, Divine Feminine, is just like makes it out to be like this the real deal. Like you're the real deal. Like you're really presenting this Empress energy, how it's supposed to be displayed. And I don't feel like you're perfect. I don't feel like you're perfect. I feel like you're doing the work. And I feel like you're a really great leader. You're a really great teacher, Divine Feminine. I feel like we've all made our mistakes. You know, we've all had growing to do. We've all had to persevere and overcome different things, which we already covered. And it's made you out to be this individual, this person that people love. Like you're a go-to individual. I'm not saying that, um, like you're a go-to individual, you're a guide, like your guidance, like your messages, or you're being a messenger. Okay, so you're using your throat chakra is what I'm getting. But you've completed something. Something here is over with all of this energy that I'm getting here. Divine Feminine, you're at the end of something. It's graduation time. I feel like you are graduating from something, and you're just about to celebrate. You're about to celebrate your shortcomings. You're about to celebrate your wins. You're about to celebrate your triumphs, your achievements. It's time for you to celebrate you, Divine Feminine. And that's what you're about to do. Um, it's been a long time coming for a lot of you guys. Job well done. Pat yourselves on the back. You deserve it. Like, you deserve it. And I feel like you went through a phase here where you've had to literally prepare yourself, like for people not to like you, or preparing yourself for the battlefield, or preparing yourself for spiritual warfare. I feel like in the midst of like when the getting was getting to you, you had to always be ready, like really prepared, because you had so many different individuals coming after you, different groups of people, family members, friends from the past, different communities, officials. Like you're a big deal, Divine Feminine. I feel like with the stuff that you went through and like actually experience, because I feel like you've been able to teach, you've been able to grasp a community because of your experiences and because of what you've been through, Divine Feminine. And I feel like people have used your stories or your situations or your different experiences and applied them to their everyday life, and it's been helping them, might I say. Good for you. Let's get some tarot, y'all. So let's see what's going on. It's something that's about to happen, DF, that you don't see coming. Okay, you're intuitive, you got spiritual abilities, so forth and so on. But it's something like the divine is about to surprise you with something. So it's something here that you don't see coming. Okay, let me just put that out there. Divine, Holy Spirit, angel, angels, and ancestors. Somebody here could be being released from jail with the Eight of Swords in reverse, or this you just freeing yourself from a situation. Somebody could be surprising someone. Somebody getting released from jail, but this might be the surprise that you might not see coming. Somebody could have literally had like a dream that someone was getting out of jail or somebody was getting released. You finna get like, this is something you definitely don't see coming, Divine Feminine. I don't know, this could be like a family member, DF, or this could be you literally being released from like this spiritual rut, or like, I don't feel like things were unicorns and butterflies when the getting was really getting to your ass. When you were really in the midst of spiritual warfare. When you really had to put your big girl panties on and fight and stand against all the odds that were against you. The lies, the betrayals, the manipulation, so forth and so on. And I feel like the divine is showing you that you've literally freed yourself here from a dynamic and or situation. Don't start loot. Don't. Yeah. With the Two of Cups, you may have even freed your, somebody could begin freeing themselves from a relationship or a partnership as well. Okay. Something here is about to happen fast. This could even be you getting involved into like getting in the midst like of new. Something new is happening here with the Two of Cups as well. So it's like a new partnership. This could also be new partnerships as well. But you freed yourself from something. You ended something. You freed yourself from a heartbreak as well. You freed yourself from several heartbreaks, because I don't feel like it was one or two. I feel like this was a big thing for you, okay? What else is here? So, like, the Freedom Project is significant. So make sure y'all check some of those downloads out, or even class. For some of y'all may need like a refreshers course. Go over there to the Freedom Project classes and get your refreshers course, okay? It could be like somebody that you used to be with that's in like heartbreak, could be feeling some type of way right now. Somebody that was in a partnership that you could have been in a partnership is heartbroken right now because of some type of ending here. Damn, they just won't let me keep the cards. Like, somebody going through something, DF. I feel like this is somebody that be like attacking you, or they've attacked you. You've been attacked here. Wow. Somebody here could have a heart attack is what I'm getting as well. Somebody here may have had a heart attack, okay? Is what I'm getting as well. A family member could have a heart attack. This could have been someone that wanted to see you left out of something, whoever this is. Somebody here could be a Capricorn, Taurus, and or Virgo energy, or a Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarius. But this could definitely be a family member here with the Ten of Pentacles, as I'm getting. A family member could have a heart attack here. This could definitely be somebody that was working against you to leave you out of something. I feel like you know the truth about someone here, Divine Feminine, with the Ace of Swords, okay? It's some type of communication or some type of clarity that you've been getting here. Definitely some type of mental clarity is what I'm getting. Some type of truth here you know about someone. This person could have already had a heart attack, or they could be about to have one, or somebody here could literally be heartbroken about something that's happening. Also, is what I'm getting here is that somebody here could want to apologize, some type of apology here with the Page of Cups. Okay, what's the Page of Cups? What is the Page of Cups? Some type of offer is being presented here. Oh, it's a toxic offer. Somebody here could be Capricorn, but with the Devil energy, I'm just getting somebody is... It's an obsessive energy here as well. Somebody is coming in. Okay, so I'm seeing an apology here. Somebody wants to travel to you, maybe to keep you stuck to something or try to bind you to something as well with the Devil energy. This is some type of obsessive energy. Yeah, if somebody could have a son, somebody could be pregnant here with the son. The Empress and the Sun is here. So this is what I'm getting, okay? This could be somebody you have a son with, Divine Feminine. Yeah. Somebody is trying to bait you with like a child y'all may have in common, or this could be like a child's father that wants to come in. They're toxic. They're trying to bind you to them by bringing up like not even like, y'all know how these baby daddies do that. My son, and she got my son and da 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 and all that bullshit. They want to try to use the fact that y'all had a child together to keep you stuck to them. This may have already happened. You may have already dealt with something like this, DF, or this could be what this person is going to try to come in and do. They want to apologize, but this is somebody you have a child with. You could be you're the empress. The empress is here, or somebody here could literally be pregnant with a son. Somebody could be pregnant with a son. This could be you, divine feminine. You could get pregnant with a boy child here. You could have you a little chocolate baby. Or somebody here has a little chocolate baby. Somebody could literally be using, because, like I said, because you've had a child with this person. They trying to, like, hold on to you or make you feel like you can't move forward because you had a child with them. Like, hell to the no. You freed yourself from that shit is what I'm getting as well, divine feminine. You freed yourself from the baby mama narrative is what I want to say. Thank you, spirit. What else is here for divine feminine? Something here is definitely moving fast. Somebody here can't gaslight you because you walked away from this person. They're not going to be able to gaslight you into trying to even have a conversation about a child or trying to use the child as like a pawn is what I'm getting here, divine feminine. Somebody here you had a child with is trying to use this child as like a scapegoat or as a pawn or something. This is definitely somebody you walked away from. This person was a very much narcissistic individual. They were a gaslighter, okay? This person can no longer gaslight you. Well, and if you done walked away from this person with the Eight of Cups, of course they can't gaslight you. You done been away from this person for a while for some of y'all, okay? And you in your power here with the Queen of Wands energy. You could be a Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius, but you're in your power here. I'm definitely getting that. Like, you making shit happen, like, for yourself. I feel like you definitely are tapping into your mastery and nurturing yourself a little bit better than what what you were doing at first. I feel like things were feeling stagnant or things may have slowed down for a hot second. I feel like it's definitely, things are speeding up. Look, that's power in the temperance, okay? This is definitely what I'm getting here. Something is changing. The way you think, the way you show up, or it's like the way you're showing up spiritually as well. And I feel like something is tempered, like your patience, like you're being patient. Somebody here could be a Sag or it could be a Sag here. That's significant, okay? But definitely going through a tower here. Some type of change here. Some type of transformation. Transformative energy. Somebody's in regret about how you transformed. Somebody's in regret. They're sad about this tower. Somebody was trying to avoid it, but it couldn't be avoided. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. It's some type of tower here. Somebody is not saying anything. You could have a family member that's like hawking your ass, like watching you. They trying to see what you doing or what you about to do next. You definitely got a family member here that's watching your social media platforms. For some of y'all, you may not be like saying shit. Like, they stressed out about what you finna do next, or about what's gonna happen next, so they can attack it. They're trying to see what you finna do next so they can attack it. Yeah, and have you all out here juggling and shit. They've already been attacking your finances. With the Four of Pentacles, like, you've been having some energy of having to rob Peter to pay Paul type of energy. For some of y'all have freed yourselves from this shit. This is like the end. Something is over. Yeah. Something here is over. Somebody wanted to block you from taking leaps of faith. Like the energy I'm getting, like blocking your money, because somebody knows confirmation. Somebody knows if you're not distracted, or if you're truly focused, or if you have investment money, or if you have the money to invest in whatever it is you're trying to invest in, DF. Some of y'all already got something going, okay? This person knows off the rip that you would be like out of there, like. And this person knows like your drive and your ambition. All it takes is for you to have the money to invest in that part of your business, or to, it's like it takes nothing. Like is what I'm getting for you. Like for even you for to manifest. Somebody didn't want you to have the abilities to. They wanted you down out, honey. You may have literally fought these people. Like I'm telling you, DF, whoever this is that wanted you out here like that, you had to fight them. For some of y'all, could have been y'all had to literally get out here in the field, but not everybody. Just listen, that just resonates for a few of y'all listening. But they told you what, baby, but you hung in there because I feel like you did this by yourself, but you still came out on top with the Nine of Wands. You still came out on top. You got whooped on a little bit, the wounded warrior, the wounded energy. You took a loss here when it came to some money too. They wanted you to miss out on some type of opportunity. It may have even been a home. But at the end of the day, you freed yourself from a dynamic of conflict. It wasn't nothing but chaos and conflict here. Like, I feel like could have been a lot of jealousy, divine feminine, that you had to like overlook. Like you had to literally overlook people and they projections of themselves. Like, okay, you a bad bitch in your own world. Like you beautiful, you know, to yourself, and I would expect for you to be confident. You know what I'm saying, DF? Like for another individual. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people that want to sit up and feel like you ain't supposed to feel good about yourself, for you not supposed to heal from things you may have went through in your past, or you supposed to sit on it, or people supposed to keep trying to bring it in your face, or you ain't supposed to heal from some shit. Like this is what I'm getting for some of y'all. Like that's just jealousy. Jealousy when it comes to your beauty, jealousy when it comes to your authenticity, jealousy when it comes to your strength. Because I feel like some of y'all have sat up here on these platforms and not behaved how other motherfuckers have behaved when it comes to this bullying shit, or gang stalking shit, or these different narratives that chosen ones have went through. I feel like y'all, a lot of y'all that I've seen with my own eyes, that I've experienced in my, like in the midst of my own energy, I have seen a lot of y'all sit up here and not be victim, like not on that I'm complaining, I'm spazzing out on everybody and whoop de doo. I ain't a lot for some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all have taken this shit, y'all have persevered through it, and y'all sucked it up and did the job and did what y'all supposed to do. And I feel like some of y'all are still doing that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you deserve it. You deserve whatever the Most High God is bringing into your energy. You deserve it. You fought hard. You are frontlining. You helped people that shouldn't even you shouldn't even, you should have turned your fucking back on, DF, is what I'm hearing. Like you helped people, you've looked out for people, you were there for people that spit in your face, that talked about you, that dogged you out, that treated you piss poor bad. You know what I'm saying? These is motherfuckers that won't even take accountability for the way that they treated you, the way that they betrayed you, the way that they behaved with you. I feel like you dealt with some like the jealous friend energy is what I'm getting as well. You've had to walk away from some friendships. You weren't perfect, Patty. You know, nobody was like perfect in these relationships, but they were to guide you into growing, or to catapult you into your damn destiny, or catapult you into doing what you're supposed to be doing. It wasn't for you to hang around and keep getting betrayed, or keep being a dumbass, or keep, oh, cause you a need a friend kind of motherfucker. You're not that kind of female. You're not my divine feminines. We don't need a friend. We normally want friends, but we're not a need a friend kind of energy. People gravitate to you, divine feminine. They love your energy. Of course they gravitate to you. But y'all don't never be needing for a damn thing. Y'all be wanting. But y'all don't be needing for a friend, or like, oh, oh, you're gonna regret because you're not my friend anymore, or some bullshit like that. Like, people feel like you're gonna die without them. No, no. Like, you were a lesson. I learned my lesson. You triggered my energy to catapult me into this elevation. I'm ascending. I've elevated because you were triggering me, because of the energy that you was projecting at me. It literally helped me heal. I healed myself, and now I've elevated and I've ascended to this, which however far you've ascended. But I feel like those betrayals and them different things that you went through with these friends or these people, it was necessary. Okay, it was necessary. It was fated to happen. Those were fated events in the midst of your spiritual journey. Okay, those were your different experiences that you were supposed to come down here and experience anyway. That's not some shit that you sit on. Oh, it's woe, it's me all the time. All the time, it's woe, it's me. I'm a victim all the time. No, help somebody. You are victimized, of course, but you're not always the victim. Not always. I can't stand people that do that. You can't literally get your justice. They don't want you to get your justice in the eyes of the divine, because they want to try to put their bad karma. They trying to reverse the roads and shit. No, that ain't working either. All that reverse the road shit. We mean the people you work hard for your own shit. Divine feminine, I feel like you worked hard for your own shit. That's exactly what I'm getting here. Let's get some chosen messages. But you worked hard for your own shit, and you closed out your cycle. You ended them. They feel like you want to be like on some Cardi B shit, like we finna be beefing forever. Nah, that's not how that works. Not in your world. When you're really healing and when you're really doing the mastery work, you don't got time to be. You ain't got time for all that, like all that energy. If a motherfucker jealous and envious of you, that's the energy. That's what they gonna be. That's a fight within themselves. Okay, you know I always tell y'all, DF, that the battle it comes from within. Feeling low self-esteem and not feeling good about yourself, or not being confident, or not thinking you're beautiful, or not wanting you to have the desire to heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? That kind of projection. Bitches projecting that energy. No, do the work. Stop projecting at me. You're the victim. I was victimized. You're the victim. That's two different energies. If you still in this victim ass energy and you crying, woe is me, and you won't even let the next person get justice, because you study crying wolf, and you really you're hurting people. You've hurt people. That's why I'm saying people be trying to cry like they a victim, and you may have been a victim, but damn it, you've been a sabotager too. You've been a motherfucking chaos bringer, and you've caused destruction in the community as well. You get what I'm saying? People know who they are. I don't have to say nobody name. I don't have to say nobody energy. People know who they are. So, anyway, Divine Feminine, let's get to it. Chosen messages. Hey, Lotus. What's up, baby? Lena. Hey, you guys. All right. Somebody here is in regret. We got a corrupt official, either a lawyer, judge, or the police, military energy. They are the corrupt official in regret at this time, okay? Something has backfired on somebody because the judge knows the truth, Divine Feminine. So whatever this is that's in court, honey, somebody here has literally been fighting you for some shit that you won the battle. Whoever this trickster energy is, you won the battle against some corrupt officials. They had something over you. So this person literally got a mental illness. They could have even tried to deem you having a mental illness. Nah. We not even finna do none of that. Ain't no proof in that pudding. This is what I just heard. I know that's right. I know that's right, Big Mama. Listen, somebody Big Mama here. Ain't no proof in that pudding. The proof is in a pudding. Somebody's Big Mama, or you can have an ancestor that says that, or somebody in the chat could say, the proof is in the pudding. But I just heard ain't no proof in that pudding. Talking about you got mental illness here, and teaching and healing and helping and spiritual warfare, and you protecting and you blocking, and you know what I'm saying? What mental illness where? They might have even tried to get your ass committed, divine feminine. Somebody could be getting committed or something like that. What else is here? Somebody was, okay. Somebody was intentionally doing things, working behind the scenes, like working like a puppet master behind the scenes to make you look away. DF, okay? But I feel like you literally had to battle your way through the false narratives. You had to battle your way through the way a person was trying to make you look. And I feel like it was like a domino effect amongst a community of people. Okay, and that's where like the chaos and the conflict was coming in, and it was some type of confusion. Remember, confusion is of the devil, y'all. So y'all already know how that energy comes, like if it's coming up to be against us as a collective energy. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a lot of that shit where the energy may have wanted us to fight with people and shit. Fight for what? What we arguing for? For what? You jealous? That's what you jealous. Let's get to the bottom of it. That's the bottom line. That be the bottom of it. That be the bottom line. Motherfuckers just be jealous because you don't be who they said you were. Who they kept running their mouth. They kept saying you was this person and you was this, and using like shit from your past and trying to make it seem like this was your overall energy. And that shit backfired on them. Lying and shit. Here it is. They taking truths. This is what I'm getting. This person or these people took truths and mixed it with some other shit, mixed it with some lies, mixed it with some false narratives, mixed it with some clout energy to make it look like, oh, I'm the winner and this person's the loser because I'm going to use her shortcomings against her in this narrative. So the people that's watching me could believe me over this person. That shit didn't even work, because for some of y'all, this person that watches this individual, they think something wrong with this motherfucker. While they were trying to make you look like something, they look like something. While they were trying to make you look like something. That's for somebody, okay? What else is here? Divine. Show me the energy for divine feminine. Something here significant about your solar plexus, okay? Make sure y'all are doing your chakra work, okay? If y'all need to go back over the chakra chart, we already talked about printing out a chakra chart because your chakras are very important, okay? And they're necessary. Your chakras are necessary. You are utilizing them in the midst of this journey, okay? For divine feminine. It's a white man or a white woman. Somebody here was harvesting energy from your solar plexus. Somebody may have even was trying to keep you in like lacking confidence or lacking like the energy that you needed to be able to speak up and speak out. Not just your throat chakra energy, but your solar plexus, meaning like that energy that you need, like your confidence, your abilities to be poised and get out there and speak out and speak up and speak the truth and speak the right narrative. You know what I'm saying? People wanted you to be confused and like lacking stability in like your physical energy. Like somebody going to jail because this was some illegal shit that somebody did. They did a lot of illegal. It was a lot of illegal activity here. Somebody may have wanted you, yeah, and they in regret about this shit. I just said they were in regret, y'all. So somebody going to jail. This could also even be somebody that's already in jail that participated. People in jail participate in the gang stalking. They be participating in this shit. Just because they in jail don't mean nothing. Somebody here could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, and or Pisces. Somebody could be going to jail, but they could be in jail as well. Or you could just be a water sign. Okay? Somebody that was in jail wanted you to shut up. Somebody that was in jail wanted you to shut up because you were speaking real evidence against somebody. It was some type of evidence. It's some type of evidence. They wanted you to shut up. Or this could be somebody getting released from jail. Somebody that's in jail could be in regret about some evidence that you were speaking up about, because it could have gotten them released. Or listen, I'm not trying to get all off into that, okay? Because we not finna dwell. We ain't finna cry over spoiled milk, or none of that shit, all right? DF, moving on. Somebody is definitely receiving justice here, but somebody here was literally trying to block and or stop somebody from being released from jail. Somebody's going to jail because justice is being served. There's some real evidence against someone. Somebody here conjured up some false evidence that placed somebody in jail. This person could be receiving justice as well, is what I'm getting. So somebody here could be getting released. Somebody's trying to block somebody from getting released. Yeah, somebody making trouble. This is a troublemaker. Whoever this is, they're going to have a heart attack. We channeled that coming in. Yeah, somebody going to have a heart attack. They're fucking with shit that they ain't leaving, trying to mess with the natural flow of life. It's going to have somebody ass fucked up. That's what I just heard. It's a new lover here. So you got a new lover coming in. What's new lover? What's that energy for Divine Feminine? The truth. Yes, you do got a new lover here. Okay. Confirmation with 55 and 55. Listen, new beginnings is here. New beginnings. But that's the truth. You do. You definitely got a divine soulmate coming in. You could belong to an online community, or this person could belong to an online community, or something. It's a karmic lover here. A female. Karmic female here from an online community. Okay. You got a karmic female here that's connected to like this new love or something. Somebody trying to block you from meeting this person. It's a karmic lover here that's a part of an online community that could be trying to block you from this love or something. Somebody wish that they don't want to get involved in this shit. That's what I just heard. A cult. Somebody that's in a cult. Somebody here could be in a cult. They don't want to get involved. Somebody don't want to get involved in something. Shit, I just heard somebody already knee deep in this shit. Thank you, Lotus. So it's a cult here that's already knee deep in some shit. These are the people you got a victory over. So you got a victory over this cult and your baby daddy. So you got a victory over your baby daddy too. And you are about to be presented with a new opportunity, is what I'm getting. That has something to do with your spiritual gifts. So you're being presented with a new opportunity to use your spiritual gifts, and they're going to offer you some big money. So you're about to receive big money here. All right. Something about your root chakra. So make sure you get I already said how important your chakras are. Because somebody got an opportunity here and using their spiritual gifts, and y'all got to align. Make sure them gifts, them chakras are in alignment. Anyway, somebody is on this celebrity status energy. Something about celebrity status. One more. So it's an opportunity that's going to put you in front of more people or something. Your baby daddy was trying to get that success. They were obsessed with that. Yeah, earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and or Virgo was obsessed with that energy that you carried about yourself. You get a lot of attention is what I just heard. Wow. And you got karmic co-workers here. So you got some karmic co-workers here that's also obsessed. Let's get some tea. Chicago and Michigan is significant, okay? Somebody could be from Chicago, somebody could be from Michigan. Take the energy as it resonates, okay? Hey, grand afternoon for Divine Feminine. Justice is definitely being served in your situation. I love that for y'all. Like, it's been like, listen, look, justice is served. So justice is definitely being served here in this season for you, okay? Against this alcoholic, against some type of alcoholic. Somebody could be an alcoholic, okay? Somebody here that's into music or the music industry. Somebody from the music industry was having your devices hacked, hacking. So you're definitely, they're going through endings here. Whoever that is, they're going through endings for raging spiritual warfare on you, divine feminine energy, okay? Arkansas and Missouri could be significant. Somebody was a part of a government scheme or a government experiment, okay? So you definitely have some people here that was on that bullshit, testing, trying to test people's abilities and testing their energy without their fucking permission. Somebody could have been doing jar magic or just doing different type of magic on devil energy. Somebody was moving in toxic, karmic, low vibrational devil energy. And let me just say something real quick, okay? The government does, they do spell work, okay? They stole it from the indigenous people, all right? Because, you know, Caucasians and, you know, that kind of energy, they weren't doing, like, that wasn't their shit. That was our shit. And they stole it from the indigenous people, okay? They're still operating in this spell work, y'all. The government is still operating in this spell work from forefathers, from forefathers to forefathers to forefathers. They have been using this same fucking magic, okay? Right now, here today in 2025, they still use spell work. The shit that our magic, they using our shit as a worldwide thing against us, to work against us, to have us, especially chosen ones, to have us all sabotaging, so we could be wrapped around this cycle, wrapped around this one cycle, or wrapped around their cycles, okay? They've been doing it for a long ass time. They've been using magic. That's what they do. People don't be wanting to believe that the government uses magic. They do. That's why so much shit be going on collectively. Shit that shouldn't even be happening, it be happening. Because it be intentional energy. They use fucking spell work on the people. We have a corrupt government. Y'all know that. Okay. 9 times out of 10, them be the ones to try to silence you. When you speak out against them, when you speak up against them, they will try to silence you. And I feel like for some of y'all went through all of this shit. They literally got a whole experiment. Like, what? You are being seen and heard, divine feminine. So you are being seen and heard, and you about to receive a physical gift. So you about to receive a physical gift. This could be money, is what I'm getting. Yeah, that could definitely be money there. That's what I'm getting. You actually did the work. It's an ex-lover here that was trying to blockade that energy. You're going to reject this ex, okay? You're going to reject this person because this person is not to be trusted. You're not going to trust this person, okay, is what I'm getting. This person definitely celebrated too soon. You know a lot of energy about this ex and what they know about you and what they've been involved in, just so forth and so on. So you're going to reject this person. You are the chosen one, divine feminine. Somebody knows that you are the chosen one. Somebody knew that shit. They were trying to sacrifice. This person could have been trying to sacrifice you. They were moving like a snake. Somebody here could be a dancer. Okay. You are the Empress. Empress energy, divine feminine. You are protected. And I feel like you're also protected from karmic relationships. Somebody has been trying to project karmic lovers at you, divine feminine, sending projections. They want you to have a karmic relationship real bad. Like, they want you, they want that. They want you to attract karmic lovers and shit. Here it is, you done healed and you done ascended. Now, you may still be like authentic and you might still be yourself. You know, you haven't changed so much to where like people can't deal with you. Some of y'all have, but divine feminine, I'm getting like you're still fun to be around. You're still this loving person, but you have boundaries is what I'm getting as well. And somebody wanted you to have like because of the prophecy over your life, okay? You're due to have a high vibrational relationship and somebody with wealth and picket fence, big house kind of energy, okay? Um, Definitely a prophecy. This was something that was fated for you, and somebody been trying to block you from this fated energy. Somebody been trying to project that shit at you because they know you have a prophecy over your life. For some of y'all, y'all could even be celebrity children, okay? Your bloodline is thick, I just heard. Somebody here could literally come from a thick bloodline. Like, y'all could be thick. Divine feminines could be thick. A setup is here. So somebody literally was trying to, and for some of y'all, they are going to try to harvest your success on the full moon, okay? So I feel like y'all are already kind of, something already went back before they could even get started is what I just heard. But yes, what I'm getting, I just got the download that somebody here is going to be some people here that is going to still be projecting to take your success, okay? Definitely could be this cult that could still be trying to harvest some type of energy as well during the full moon, okay? Look, because I know what I be, energy vampires, that's what they are. Yeah. This is another paid hit. So it's another paid hit to try and get your energy again. Because people just don't know when to fucking quit. They don't know when to stop. And that's why somebody here is already taking a loss. They're already on the run. Okay, this is definitely somebody you walked away from, or you already, like, you walked away from them, or you're going to an earth sign. You could be an earth sign, or it could be an earth sign here that you walked away from, and you defeated this person because they were an op to you. They were your op. This person was your enemy. They weren't showing up as like the person that they were supposed to be showing up as. This person showed up as an enemy. Okay, they may have even been hitting you with MK Ultra juice and shit. A paid hit. Okay, somebody in the justice system is significant. Like, this person could work for somebody in the justice system. You literally have somebody here working to get your children removed. For some of y'all, they were. For some of y'all, y'all literally had your children removed. Somebody was trying to have you removed, possibly, or your children, okay? This person could literally be an alcoholic, okay? Whoever this is. It says your energy is rejecting the attacks. So divine feminine, your energy is rejecting the attacks. These people that be attacking you. Like, what? Somebody that's literally falling off here. A fire sign, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius. Somebody fell off after the PPP loans. So somebody fell off after the PPP loans because they blocked from heaven. Somebody's even blocked from being able to manifest. That's why they need to get back in your energy so they can harvest shit. because they can't manifest on their own. Wow, that's what I just heard. Somebody can't harvest energy. I mean, somebody can't. Wow, they harvest the energy in a group. I was just gonna say somebody harvest the energy. Somebody can't harvest energy by themselves. They want to put your energy in a clone. So if somebody wants to put your energy in a clone, they tried it. They tried building all types of barriers with your damn energy. Okay, they didn't work out. This shit didn't work out. What else is here? They're watching you. You're definitely being watched. Or every fucking a toxic family. They be doing death magic. This toxic family's been doing death magic, okay? They do a lot of death magic. They participate in a lot of magic, okay? Somebody here could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. These could be people that's like literal politicians, family members that could be participating in this shit too. Look, people in the music industry, they families be participating in spell work and shit because they steal people's shit, stolen property, like people's plaques, they royalties, the shit that they album plaque things. What are the things called that they be stealing from people in the music industry and take all they shit? They leave no heirs behind, and they take all the shit. The music industry be doing that. They've been doing it. They've been doing it in our face. Masters, taking a masters and they publishing and taking all that shit and using the money for themselves, keeping it in their families. Here it is. Michael Jackson, real family. Ain't nobody getting shit. You know what I'm saying? The real kids, the real family, they not getting nothing from that. They supposed to be getting some money from that and shit. And the kids that ain't even his blood, they living good. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people have dealt with that. A lot of people going through that. Royalties and shit. You know what I'm saying? The music industry be doing that. For some of y'all in my chat right now literally have went through that shit. Like literally harvesting their whole success. That's what somebody was trying to do to you. They was trying to harvest your success. But see, what I'm getting is that somebody here, they success is still being harvested. A celebrity. Their success, their energy is still being harvested while they're dead. Okay? And that's being exposed. This is what I just heard. Shit just come. Look, this is what I just heard. Shit just coming from out of left field, y'all. Somebody don't see some shit coming. I feel like they could only see it coming because the next motherfucker telling them that this is coming, but they can't see their demise coming from doing this to people. Somebody is literally about to go down for this shit. About stealing, harvesting dead people's energy. Like, that's a fucking crime. It's a crime, and somebody got to pay for all that. All them souls. I just heard all them souls that was harvested. They got to pay all that back. Universal laws is broken here. What else is here? The FBI is significant here, okay? Something is definitely being exposed. I feel like somebody literally had magic placed over the fucking government system. Like, for some of y'all, the some of that magic has backfired on them. Okay? Like the magic that they be doing to manipulate mass energy. Some of that shit has backfired on them. Some of that shit has backfired in like sicknesses. Somebody could literally pass away. Okay? Chicago and Michigan is significant. Somebody knows that they possibly could pass away. They're scared. Okay? Whoever this is, they are a cult member. They should just did the right thing. Like, do the right thing. Like, y'all see, people see what's going on. Y'all got money. These be millionaires and shit. People that have money that be doing this shit. They be feeling like because they got money, they can't be touched. Now they getting touched. These people getting touched all on the inside parts. Is what I just heard on some beloved kind of energy. So they getting touched all on the inside parts. All right. These people are not to be trusted. Somebody is not to be trusted. They can't take your intellectual property anyway. Somebody literally has been trying to, but they can't. They can't be somebody. This could be a sister on your mom's side that has tried to take your intellectual property. Failed. Big fail. And for some of y'all literally be trying to be nice to people and shit. Like giving benefit of the doubt, love on them. Y'all may not be doing this no more, but for some of y'all have given people grace. Like, come on, stop trying to take my shit, dude. You ain't even finna be able to do it. It's some false claims here. Somebody could say you were making false claims about them, but it was the truth the whole fucking time. The justice system. Somebody could have been making false claims. Somebody could have been making false claims to the justice system. Tennessee and Kentucky is significant, okay? It's a hitman here. California and Kentucky is significant. Somebody is taking a loss, okay? The hitman is taking a loss. See, it don't pay to be playing in this energy. It don't pay to play in this energy. It don't pay to play with these chosen ones, okay? The real chosen ones. Because these ancestors not finna play with y'all. Period. They coming through with the come through and all of that. They coming. Yeah. Something here significant about some twins. Indiana and Ohio is significant. Somebody's son is significant. It says you were adopted. So some of y'all got a son that were adopted, or you could have just literally been adopted, okay? New York and Washington, D.C. is significant. Somebody was adopted. Somebody is somebody's son, and they were adopted. Indiana and Ohio is significant. You could be from those places. You could be from Chicago. You could have a son, or listen, you remember some shit too. You remember. They wanted you to forget, but you remember. Could have been some energy of MK Archer here. You're pressing charges too on somebody. You pressing charges. It says coming for you was the wrong thing to do. You ended up recovering. They felt like you weren't going to heal, like you weren't going to recover to be able to stand up in court for yourself, but you are. Somebody here could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, and or Pisces energy, okay? They know, these people know you have spiritual gifts, and that's how you know about the fraudulent documents. This could definitely be somebody that's watching you. I said they were watching you. It says still press watching your social pages. Like, move around. Somebody gotta watch you be with a new love. Like, they're gonna stalk you, watch you. They're gonna watch you be with somebody new. Like, move on. They're gonna be doing drugs just to come watch you be with somebody else. For some of y'all not finna put y'all shit on them. That's what they looking for. They want to destroy and ruin something, divine feminine, but that's not finna work. Like, because some of y'all moving in silence, like y'all gonna be happy behind the scenes, and I mean, not every last one of y'all might, y'all husbands might want to be out loud. Shit, I don't know. These masons was the corrupt masons. I ain't talking about all masons aren't bad, y'all, but the corrupt masons, they can't come towards you. They was trying to come towards you. This cult and or coven, it says They were warned to leave you alone. These were some motherfuckers that were warned to leave you alone. They were also warned about your bloodlines, cult or coven, whoever these folks is. They was also warned about your bloodline. So that's on them. However they getting whooped on, that's on them. Because they should have left you the fuck alone. Closing message. Yeah. They was on to you to MK Ultra you again. Or somebody was trying to MK Ultra you. I just heard that somebody got MK Ultra in the weirdest way I've ever, like, how the fuck do they do that? But like, you know how they like that kind of shit. I'm getting that some one of y'all could have been like in the grocery store and somebody accidentally bumped into you or some shit, and that's when they did it. That's when they did the MK Ultra on you. That's happened a few times for some of y'all. They was zapping your ass. Unbeknownst to you, they literally had strangers doing it. They was paying strangers to do it. Here it is. You don't know these motherfuckers running across your path and shit. So here it is so they can MK Ultra you, babe. For some of y'all, it was done with people that you knew, that you trusted, that you were unaware that they was MK Ultraing your ass. I feel like a lot of y'all was getting, they didn't want you to remember who you was. They was bloop, 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 putting shit in your food. Like, you went through it, dog. You went through it, Divine Feminine. Closing message. Closing message for the Divine Feminine energy. Somebody was playing dirty. They was playing a dirty game, baby. Georgia and South Carolina is significant. This trying to make you forget about some shit. Bitch, you're not finna forget. We're not forgetting. We're not forgetting. Okay? We remember. It says the ancestors is whooping their ass. So whoever this was that was putting that zapping your ass with MK Ultra so you can stray further and further away from your path, or so you can stray further and further away from your bloodline. The ancestors is whooping their ass. They're getting whooped on. I love it. They getting whooped on, y'all. Better them than me. Listen, Carmita them. Carmita them getting whooped on. They getting whooped on so bad, they ready to switch up. They ready to switch up, baby. They ready to jump ship. It's too late. Look, somebody literally being haunted. Let's get a closing message from this deck, because they're trying to listen. We'll be forever messing with them damn T messages. Closing message for Divine Feminine energy, please and thank you. Survival of the fittest, all right? Mutable energy. It says a new approach may be the solution. Be flexible and adapt, okay? So you're adapting to some changes here, something new that's happening here for you. Like you've had to survive in like, I'm going to survive in the coldest conditions. That's the energy that you was on. You just survived in the coldest conditions. Like even when it's like you're a melanated, carbonated being, and it's like you take the sun, like you need the heat, and here it is, you done had to survive in the coldest conditions. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you're a survivor, and it's like you're here and you haven't given up and you haven't thrown in the towel. You should be like really congratulating yourself and celebrating yourself and who you've become. Not even who you're becoming, but who you've become already. Like what you've already achieved, or what you've already mastered, what you already persevered through. You know what I'm saying? So proud of yourself. But be flexible, and you're going to be adapting to something new, Divine Feminine. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Take the energy as it resonates for you and leave the rest. Make sure you guys are preparing for these moons and stuff, this full moon that's coming, because remember what I said. Even though this shit not going to work, it never works. It's not going to work. But just show your ancestors and the divine, like, okay, I'm still doing the work. I'm still going to put my whatever, because I got like my chakra protection oil. So I use this when I'm like, I don't like to block my chakras off from people harvesting my chakra energy, okay? From like harvesting from like my solar plexus, or harvesting from my sacral energy, or harvesting from anywhere, or even trying to block my shit or anything. You know what I'm saying? I put my little protection oil on those places before, especially before I go to bed, okay? And when I wake up during the day, because I'm utilizing them, okay? And when you're utilizing them, can't nobody just harvest your shit unless you give them permission to. But even without permission, they can't, if you or whatever. I created this protection oil, and I'm very proud of it. Anyway, it can be used for a lot of different things. Anyway, I love you guys. Take the energy as it resonates. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I do have personal sessions open. Please, 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 do not gaslight me. Whatever you do, my readings are the prices that they are now. If I give you a deal or something, that's different. I'm going through real life shit too, y'all. All right. My prices are my prices. Please, 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 whatever you do not try to lowball me or none of that. All right. Let's not even do each other like that. If you want a personal reading, you're going to pay my price. All right. The price is the same. They haven't changed since I changed them last year. But don't lowball me. Don't gaslight me, because I'll shut you down. I won't even deal with you. I won't take none of your money or nothing, because it don't even be about that. Sometimes y'all, the energy that be coming at me be crazy as hell. Sometimes the divine be like, don't take that person money because of the energy. Sometimes people be having their own shit on them where they trying to drop it off on the next motherfucker. You won't drop your energy off on me. All right? Anyway, like I said, I love you all so much, and have a wonderful day. Mwah.